Welcome. Grab a warm glass of milk and snuggle up, because your old friend John is going to read you a nice little bedtime story tonight. Let's just light this candle here, set a little bit of ambiance. Tonight, it's not a traditional one, but it's a good one. I have Batman's Detective Comics number 456, Death Kiss. A single night of darkness, uncertainty, and mortal fear confronts the dread, as his senses reel and his instincts desert him for a death kiss. At 1 a.m., on the porch of a venerable manor in the suburbs north of Gotham, our story begins with a kiss. The cashmere you're wearing has been driving me up a wall all night, Angie. Cashmere? Oh, my new perfume. All the better to snare you with, Bruce. Or is it presumptuous to think I might have a chance with a man like Bruce Wayne? Your chances are getting better by the second. I'll be calling you. Living up to his playboy image is one of the more pleasant duties of Bruce Wayne's life, but he has other grimmer responsibilities. I took the liberty of putting your work clothes under the rear seat, sir. I assume our next stop is the country house. My next stop, Alfred, you'll drop me off. And you can expect me at the penthouse around dawn. That country house is the old Wayne Manor, which sits on the edge of Gotham City, as well as over a secret cave, headquarters for the young millionaire's secret operations. And by the closing minutes of the new day's second hour, a black-as-night, diesel-powered rolling demon roars among the city's towers, the fiery chariot of Gotham's Dark Angel, the Batman. Daylight saving time ends today. Time to set the car's clock back an hour. Abruptly, the Batmobile coughs, swerves a bit, as does its driver. I feel lightheaded. Where am I? I feel like, yes, I'm back on the porch with Angie. Now I'm sitting in the back seat of the Rolls, changing to my uniform. Now as the Batman, I'm riding the secret elevator down to the Batcave. Wonder why I felt sick for a second. No, I broke the rule number 1. I was daydreaming, and I nearly wrapped myself around that pole. Batman's getting into a little bit of trouble down here, as to be expected. Can't understand why. I had 9 hours sleep in the past 24 hours. But I do understand that the alley besides that building has something in it that doesn't belong there. At that moment, 4 stories above the alleyway. Hey, Rake, I found the stash. And now I'm piling up the drugs in the satchel. What a sweet haul, I tell you. So get ready to grab the rope, right? Check, Blackie. Ready whenever you are. Here she comes. Couple of criminals, typical for Gotham. Oh, over here we got a little advertisement. Hey girls, wouldn't you like to be like Dusty or Sky, the 11.5-inch fashion dolls that can do fun things? Both are knockouts in their trendsetter fashion. See that? They can ride Nugget, their movable, groomable Palomino. They can bounce on their trampoline with their gymnastics set. If I was a little girl again, I would just love these things. As below, the drug thief snaps his end of the rope to an ingenious harness. And, okay, take me up, Rake. Easiest haul in the world, man, I tell you. These doctors keep their offices wide open as a kid's mouth in a candy store, I tell you. Yeah, I tell you. Yes. And what else will you tell me, fella? That's Batman saying that. That's a panicky mistake you're making, loosening that. You're not getting off that easily. A pair of small-time thieves taking drugs from a doctor's office, no matter how tenacious, is no match for the fearsome Batman. Usually. That blasted delusion again. When I looked up to see him, I thought for a moment he was Robin. There's something seriously wrong with me, but I can worry about that after I dispose of the business at hand. Who the blazes is pulling me out of bed in the middle of the night, Batman? While you were asleep, Doctor, your office next door was being robbed. Those drugs from the supply in my office. I just wanted verification on the fact that you keep him here, sir. Now, would you please call the police to pick up the thieves tied up on the roof? And then find out what's wrong with me. Help me with this man. Mary, come here. For unmeasured time, the world is black, and the eyes slowly crack open to see his parents. But you were killed when I was a kid. How did you ever? Oh, this is it's a little side story with Shazam, but we can skip over that. I actually don't even know when this. Oh, there it is. Stomp out of it, Batman. We're not your parents. We're Dr. and Mrs. Demarais. Understand? Yes. Thank you, Doctor. Is my condition bad? Your fluids show that you have ingested a very poisonous industrial material called amory. It's a pale-colored cream with a very sweet odor, used to lubricate certain machinery and eliminate enemies. There is an antidote, but it would take more time to prepare than you have to live. An hour at the outside. 60 minutes to find whoever it was who poisoned me, and hope they have the antidote already. You're awake only because of a heavy stimulant I pumped into your arm, running on nervous energy. So please, be careful, Batman. I'm always careful, Doctor. Sorry, pal. The place is closed. Oh, fast Artie. No time to dick her over. Your price now. Chuckles. I need info fast. Who's talking? Who's talking big lately about killing the Batman? But Batman? Why, the usual. Everybody. Some side criminals also looking to hunt down Bruce. Anybody talking about poison? Anybody mention something called amory? Amory? That perfume smelling stuff? Who could get close enough to poison him? An idea like that couldn't stay secret. Too many guys would be laughing about it. You can keep the cue stick if you want, Artie. Control. This is Batman talking now, by the way. Control. No more hallucinations. Gotta get control of my mind. Nothing gets past old Chuckles. He's almost as scared of Fast Artie as he would be if I visited him as the Batman. But if the Batman were to visit him, he'd faint dead away without a word. And he's right. No hood could have gotten close enough to poison me without being caught. So it's not the underworld that slipped it to me. And I'm back to square one. Nothing to go on, and less than an hour and a half to live. Think, man, think. Has to be through someone I saw recently. An industrial fluid. Sweet-smelling poison. Sweet smell like perfume. I've got it. The Cashmere. Tearing through city streets, slamming into garbage pails, and barely missing nighttime pedestrians. The girl had poison in her lipstick, the odor masked by perfume. But who knew Bruce Wayne was the Batman? Ra's al Ghul? No. That's not his style. Across bridges, over highways, in a race against time out of the city. As in a venerable manor in the suburbs of north of Gotham. Fine job you pulled off, Angie, baby. You'd make a good criminal. You can take your cracks, mister, and look! They're talking to the woman again. And if you see right here, Batman's already outside. He's one step ahead. The figure who leaps through the air at them is racked with poison and fatigue. But at first glance, they don't really notice. Hey, I didn't know you could do that. It's Batman kicking some butt, but, you know, what else is new? You can't. Angie Larner, the poison you fed Bruce Wayne. It was in your lipstick, correct? Yes, they made me do it. They told me. I assume then that you needed the antidote for yourself. If you will, please. Who's responsible for this? It was Vulcan. He's behind it, to kill Bruce Wayne. Ulysses Vulcan, a financial rival of Bruce Wayne's. So, no one plotted to kill the Batman. But unless my body finds the strength to stand, somebody will. A lot of good your lip will do him, girlie. Soon, he'll be graveyard fodder. Same as Wayne. Little do they know. It's the same guy. Then, with what seems to be the final burst of energy in a failing body, slam! Knocks Ulysses Falcon right into the grandfather clock. And now the antidote, please. Here. But how will you get it to Bruce Wayne? By now he could be... I'll worry about that. But I suggest if you wish the law to go easier on you, You call the police for these characters, and see to it that their employer, Mr. Vulcan, doesn't hear about it. Well, that wasn't Vulcan that he knocked into the grandfather clock, just one of his little goons. As far as Vulcan knows, Bruce Wayne is already dead, so I'll be able to get him easily enough. Arrest him at his office tomorrow. This is a pretty cool looking panel in the shape of the bat symbol. This is actually on the cover. So this one features the elongated man, but we're not really interested in him. We're kind of caught up in Batman's tale, so I'm just going to skip right over. Never mind, we're not going to skip over. I guess that's the end of this story. Left us on a little cliffhanger. I suppose I'll have to find the second part of this so we can see what happens with Bruce and this death kiss. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you're all tucked in. Good night, Melrose.